Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message. It's gonna be for new love, y'all, okay? From my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is coming towards them new in love? This is for those of you who are already dealing with someone newer, right? Or if you're looking to go towards newer love, let's see what's coming in, what you have to look forward to. So you can prepare yourself, set yourself up for success. That's how that goes. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest. Keep an open mind when it comes to tarot, guys, okay? Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today. If you don't mind, please take a moment and click that like button, guys. Please, 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 pretty please. As well as the subscribe button if you want to. Make it official and become a part of our family and join us. Also click this notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign, okay? I think that's about it. I think so. I think we have a bit of a pre-shuffle here. Very interesting energy that has populated for us, okay? First of all, let's just say this. This is somebody who's going to decide very soon and quickly after meeting them that they want to chase you. This is somebody who feels like they have to lock you down. They feel like you're a high commodity. They feel like you might have many of options. That could or could not be true. This could just be a judgment that they pass because of the attraction that they have to you. It's almost giving the energy like, if I see you this way, if I'm this attracted to you, if I'm this into you, there has to be a whole line of bitches. There has to be a whole line of dudes like just waiting, right? People who were possibly here before me. There's one person in particular that for some of you, this person might be worried about. It's like a friendship that you have with either someone of the opposite sex or the sex that you date, right? So if you date men, if you date women, you have a friend that is that same gender. And this person is a little bit alarmed in reference to if that's your man, if that's your girl, is that somebody that you're really involved with? I don't get that this is a friend that you are romantically attracted to or involved with, but you might be really close to this person if that resonates with you. It's not giving insecure, it's just giving unclear. Like they're unclear if they do make a move, if they do offer what they would really like to offer, right? Will you take it or will you be down with it? Or is there already somebody in position? Do you already have somebody in mind and in position when you do decide to have a relationship who you would sort of be going towards first? Who's the top priority? Who's in first place? Okay, you in first place. Bad bitch contest, you in first place. You in first place. Oh, okay, sorry. That's what I'm hearing though, okay? This is someone who will decide rather quickly that they view you as marriage material, okay? And what they are going to be chasing after is not just longevity, but exclusivity. I do want to just put a little warning out there for this person. If this is the type of person who gets jealous about other people being your friends, people that they may consider you being attracted to, that you just consider friends, because sometimes Aquarians can be we sometimes are even friends with our exes, right? If shit didn't end on a bad note, it's just like, I don't hate your guts. I just don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't love you like that. I wish the best for you. You know what I'm saying? We good, but we just not together. We can't never be together. We're done. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. If you ended on a cordial note, sometimes you keep exes around as friends. And or you may have friends around of the opposite sex or a lot of them, right? So unfortunately for some people, that does strike up a bit of insecurity. This could be somebody who may have had to deal with that in the past, and that could just be a bit of a trigger for them when they do see how attracted other people are to you. Now, for some of you, you're like, girl, what are you talking about? I don't got no whole bunch of friends around. I don't got no whole bunch of people that are attracted to me. Yes, you do. Maybe not friends, but you definitely have a lot of people who are attracted to you. We as Aquarians have a habit of just focusing on ourselves. The fuck? Like, I got goals. I got shit that I'm doing. I'm here to pump gas. I'm not really here to see if another dude is looking at me. I'm not really here to see if a girl is checking me out. I'm not really here to see if you checking my sweatpants out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really here to see if you like my hair. No, we don't be focused on that. So it kind of goes over our heads sometimes when people might be staring at us or interested, right? But this is somebody who will notice. So I would just advise them to be focused on themselves. Okay, if you're trying to run in this rat race, you may not want to fall and bust your lip open, focused on who else Aquarius might be entertaining, especially if you've already made it known to this person that you are attracted to them, that you are interested to see where things are going. Yes, but definitely not just jumping into a commitment. No. So they will have to do some work, and I feel like they're willing to do that. They're actually putting on their running shoes. That's what I heard. They're getting all laced up. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, we need to get some Vapor Maxes. I want to feel like I'm running on pillows towards my aqua. So I feel as though this person is going to really put in a lot of effort to become closer to you over time, okay? So they're going to want to delve into some of the same interests that you might have, right? Learn some new things, get more educated in reference to the things that you like to do, your hobbies, even if it's not something that interested them before. Because it's interesting to you, it all of a sudden becomes interesting to them. It's like, girl, I thought you don't like sports. I like it today. Give me a ticket too. You know, I'm coming today. Especially if you have this quote unquote friend coming. They're like, oh, they going, me too. Me too. I feel like this is also someone who may daydream about this connection, right? About actually being able to capture you, right? Capture your heart, capture your feelings. They feel like you're hard to get, like you're making them chase you. I don't feel like you're making them chase you. I feel like you're really just doing you, right? So this might be someone who they're really attracted to the fact that you have your own life, you have your own hobbies, you got your own thing going on. It only makes them want to come after you more. They talk to people about this, their friends, their closest friends and family, like, they like, is Aquarius playing hard to get? They're like, no, they're busy. Okay, I've decided to be attracted to and be falling in love with a fucking boss, and that's just what you got to do. Okay, you got to get in where you fit in. See, I know your love language. So this is someone who's really, they're trying real hard, you guys. They are. Now, I would advise this person to not be too clingy, because that might be a turn off for some of you. You want somebody who also values themselves. You want someone who also has their own agenda and their own life as well. So I don't advise them to dive head first into all of your interests, into all of the things that you're interested in, and try to become a part of your life full time. That's not attractive to you, and I feel like that's going to run you away. And even if it runs you away, they're going to go and buy another pair of Vapor Maxes. They're going to be laced up. They're going to be ready to run after you. This is a very persistent person. Very persistent. They're going to ask you a lot of questions about what you like. See here, lots of questioning, lots of lines of questioning. This is possibly someone who's asked the most questions than anybody that you've ever dated. They want to know everything. They want to know everything that they need to know in order to get into position to either be closer to you, become closer to you, or be looked at as a friend. Because for some of you, you may value friendship more than romantic relationships, or you may have even stated, I would rather fall in love with my best friend. I would rather be in love with somebody who I'm also friends with, because there's a certain level of respect there. There's a certain level of loyalty there. There's a certain level of understanding, and I want that in my relationship. So they're going to try their damnedest to make sure that they're your homie, lover, and your friend. Okay. See? Right? With the end goal of you being able to see the value of being in relationship with them. For some of you, I feel like you've written off the idea of being in relationship, of being in connection, of having a partnership. You might just be dating. You may just want some friends. You may just want somebody who you can go out with every so often, have a couple of conversations with, but you may have just written off the idea of being in a commitment altogether. But this is somebody who is really hell-bent on you being able to see who they are. They are sincere. I will say that, okay? See, it's okay to let your hair down with this one. Yeah, it's okay to allow yourself to feel these emotions if they do so happen to arise. Don't try to force them away. Don't try to force your guards to build a brick wall, right, that nobody can penetrate. This person will climb over the brick wall, okay? They will get a bulldozer and ride through that bitch. They are very, very determined. They view you as like their dream girl, their dream guy, with fantasy here, like the end all be all. Like, if I can't be with Aquarius, then nobody is going to have me. Like, I'll just be single. And then we could just be friends forever. Can we at least be friends with benefits? They're very attracted to you. They're very sexually, physically, emotionally, mentally. It's like you do it for this person. You really do. Wow. It's going to be important for you to not doubt this person's value because of how hell-bent they are on chasing you. What does that mean? I feel like some of you may have in the past had a habit of being attracted to emotionally detached or emotionally cold or emotionally unavailable people, and you almost viewed that as, oh, they really value themselves. Since this person is playing so hard to get and I have to almost chase them, which I don't feel like you ever did. I don't feel like you ever chased nobody. That's not really Aquarian energy. But it's something about a habit of yours in the past where if somebody was emotionally unavailable to you, it was almost like, oh, they must be really valuable if they're not wanting to be in a relationship with me immediately, or if they're not throwing themselves at me. It's going to be really important that you don't view this like that. This is someone who could have other people, right? Like they could. It almost feels as though when you do meet this person, they may have a couple of other options, but all of those people get dropped. I mean, immediately, with the quickness. They all have whiplash. This person is not playing any games. And this is even before the two of you may have a first date. This could be after the first conversation. They're like, oh, I found my husband. I found my wife. I'm sorry. They call in person 1, person 2, person 3, and everybody is getting the same. It's me. It's not you. See, look, with the World card, right? It just shifts and changes everything for them. It's like game over, bitch. I met my person. Like the rest of you, you will never survive. So I don't want to waste your time. That's very healthy energy. And because they're dropping everyone, this is also why they have so much resources to pour into this, or as much effort as they can to put into this. I'm just worried that you're going to view it as somebody who is desperate, someone who is like, someone who doesn't get a lot of attention, someone who is not a catch, but they actually really are. They're just viewing you as their equal, as someone who would balance, that they could have a balanced connection with. Now, the Magician fell on the floor, so that definitely is double confirmation. They told me not to pick it up, but this is someone who feels like their manifestation has finally arrived and they don't want to do anything to mess it up. That's also why they cut everybody else off even before you ever say hi. Or yeah, you can have my number, right? If the two of you have more than one encounter before you exchange numbers. Wow. It's like they're all in. They're just waiting for you to let them in. Wow. Let's see. Give me a little bit more here, Spirit. Give me a little bit more. Can we get a little bit more? Wow. So we have the 2 of Cups. So this is what you will find most attractive about this person if you do allow them to come in. This is somebody who definitely wears their heart on their sleeve, you guys. They are extremely emotionally available, okay? So that is showing up as a bit of the warning prior to us getting to the extended. I just keep hearing that, right? You're definitely in a more head over heart energy. So you may be looking at this with your good eye, and that could possibly show up as a blockage, but I'll go into more detail about that in the extended. This is a soulmate, you guys. They will see it immediately. They will have no question about what this is, okay? And they will almost immediately want to offer a higher level of commitment, but you're not even there yet. Like they're gonna need to be very patient. You're gonna need to be patient, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. You are. It's like, let's get married now. Like, let's have a baby right now. Like, I want you right now. There is nobody else. There's only you. Right? Let's see here. I'm with it though. I'm with it. I'm just wondering if you are. You know what I'm saying? We have the Hangman. I feel as though this person will have to definitely work overtime, but they're willing to. Okay, and they got nothing but time. Okay, today they got time because they cut everyone else off. So the time is there for them to do what's necessary in order for you to see that this is something that they are doing exclusively for you, not because they have to. It's not a desperate attempt. This is somebody who realizes who you are. They almost view it as like magic, like a magical exchange. The conversation between the two of you may be out of this world. Extremely magnetic attraction. But I feel like you have a lot of self-control. You might have all the feels when you're with this person. Yeah, you might have all the feels. Be really into them. In that moment, right? You have a way of compartmentalizing. It's like we're having fun in this moment. And then when we're not together, then I need to definitely be really thinking about it. I need to think about it. I need to see. I have to see. I need time. I need time. So I feel like you're going to be the one to really temper this person's impulses. Okay? Now be careful not to hit them with such abrupt rejection, okay? I'm not saying to pussyfoot around it, right? Or you know, spoon feed them or coddle them, no. But if you also find that you're tapping into this Two of Cups energy, there's something about the way that you relay to this person. We can't hang out today, or I can't, you know, I've been busy, or not answering their phone calls, okay, regularly, or, you know, not texting them back or leaving them hanging. It's something very cold and detached about your approach that might have this person feeling like there's competition, like that you're doing someone else, okay? You're doing other people. You are entertaining other people. And that might not be the case, but that is possibly where their mind will go, right? It's going to make them doubt, like, well, is this my person? Is this feels real. It feels like my dream girl, like my dream guy, but when I say stuff like this to them, I just get like a ice box, you know, where their heart used to be type of energy. I'm not saying to pour your heart out. Don't be inauthentic. Be yourself. But there is a level of softness that you may need to add to any attempts that you have where you want this person to slow down. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you just need to add a little bit of finesse on it, okay? Sugarcoat it just a little bit so that the blow doesn't feel so like abrupt to their trachea, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, see, we have Four of Wands. Wow. So this is what they find most attractive about you, okay? They feel like you have cultivated a life where you don't need anybody. You don't actually need a person. You built that shit yourself. Okay, we have Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. I mean, you almost built a fucking skyscraper at your life as a skyscraper, one of the tallest shits ever, and you did it on your own. So they admire that. They admire that strength. They admire that go-getter in you. Didn't I say that earlier? They're like, I'm dating a fucking boss. I don't know what you're doing. That's how they talk it to their friends, you know? Especially for those of you who are like working on some kind of recertification, or if you're opening your own business, or if you are working for a corporation, you're trying to work your way up the ladder. You're building some shit. You got an eye on the prize, bigger picture. That really turns them on. That shit turns them the fuck on. It does. It turns them on. It inspires them, right? It makes them want to do better for themselves as well, because this is somebody who views your table as fully built, fully supplied, right? Fully stocked, a whole buffet. You got about 10 of them shits, okay? You got all kind of lobster tail, caviar, okay? Gold encrusted shrimp. You got some crystal over there, okay? We ain't got no red Solo cups out this bitch. Like, it's laid. And this is somebody who wants to add value to that as well. It's like, they make me want to be a better person, bro. They make me want to be a better person, girl. Like, he got his shit together. Like, she got her shit together. They got a plan. They are focusing on the bigger picture. They can see themselves having like a really beautiful life with you. And they want to add to that. This is not somebody who wants to come and just drink from your cup or eat from your table for free. They want to be able to offer you something as well, or bring something to add as well. That's actually like their wish. That would be like wish fulfillment for this person. Damn. Like, I don't understand. Did you just show up and say, hey, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, you know, they can't see nothing else. You got the mesmerized. You got the mesmerized, okay? They just out of their mind thinking about ways to show you who they are, what they can be for you, how they can add to what you've already set up. And they're proud to do it, right? And it's a very consistent energy as well, guys. Very strong amount of persistence. So let's go on ahead over to the extended, okay? I definitely want to dig in. I'm really interested to see how this all plays out. It's beautiful energy for sure. The ball is most definitely in your court, okay? You're still very much so sitting pretty, sitting real handsomely in this Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. Gender doesn't matter. This is energetics, right? There are no cups here. This is all logic. Oh, that's so sweet. You bought me a gift. Oh, I love it. Just put it over there. I'll look at it later. Now let's talk about what you did, okay, this weekend. Did you get a job, or do you are you getting a promotion, or what's your 10-year plan? What's your 5-year plan? You got baby mamas on baby mamas? How many baby daddies you got? Oh, okay. Do you want children? Okay, great. Okay. How much do you make? 401k plan? Like all of that. You about your business. You asking all the right lines of questioning, okay? Very much so, laser focus and lots of self-control, even if you have some cup energy raising up, you know what I'm saying? Even if you do feel all the feels, you're still keeping your wits about you. So it's very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this plays out in the near future. I want to see how Spirit suggests you show up in your connections moving forward to ensure success from this point on. Whether you end up with this person or not, I need to know what your behavior, mannerisms, and things of that nature need to be in order to ensure success from here on out. Let's also see, what do you find most attractive about this person? Okay, we already saw what they found most attractive about you. We'll look at that vice versa. Let's see what this person's purest intentions for you are, of course. I also want to see, do they switch up once they have you? That's important, okay? Because they are putting in a lot of effort to grasp you. They're chasing you, literally, okay? Wish fulfillment, they're fantasizing about you. You're their dream person. Is that going to change once they have their shiny toy, right? Like, that's very important to know. So I want to see. I also want to see if there are any warnings or red flags to be aware of coming straight from the divine, okay? Let's also see, why is this person single according to the divine? That will be the truth, because people could tell you anything. And then what's the potential of longevity here, okay? What's the potential for things to go all the way into union within the near future? And then I also want to get what specific sign or synchronicity can you look out for from Spirit to signify when you've met or encountered your divine counterpart? Okay, I want to spy a little bit and just see what would that be. And then we will get focus advice, of course, on how you can speed up momentum towards your desired manifestations in life in the least amount of time. All right. So without further ado, please click that like button as well as the subscribe button. Okay. I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. This is interesting. Okay. You got them by the balls. They just need you. They need you. They got to have you. I'll see y'all over there.